Do mind the messy bed. Just thought I had some colour. Alright guys, how's it going? MHS Gaming and yeah, got some channel update news for you. Hopefully in a better quality, something like that. But I hope you guys are all well and stuff like that. Alright, two things. One, I'm going to explain my disappearance. So, as you know, before vlogs, I am unemployed, IRL, in real life. I don't have a job. I only claim benefits. I can proudly say that. You know, I'm from the UK. I'm trying to look for a job, whether it'll be apprenticeship or you know, something to do with, you know, like a what's it called now? It's like a course thing. You get paid, and you get to learn everything. It's like a graduate thing. So I'm looking for them types of job. Like I said in my old channel update news, I'm 27. I'm 27 years old now. By the time you watch this, maybe it might be my 28th birthday on the 3rd of March. So yeah. So I thought I'd give you guys a channel update. Now, as you know, YouTube have introduced a partner, you know, introduced a new rule. It's like a very controversial rule. I've spoken about this in my early days of YouTubing. The only difference is I didn't use a camera. I didn't call myself a YouTuber. I called myself like literally a anti-YouTuber like kind of person. I made fun of the industry. I made fun of the industry of then and now, and the partnership with Google and everything. And it's like an event where you go. It's like a private event or something like that. You go and you'll be like, you know, like a group of guys coming in talking about technology and, you know, the future of technology and things like that, and the things, you know. Let's hope this video is really good. Now, so with that being said, after nearly 11, 12 years of YouTubing, I'm announcing my well, kind of distance myself of YouTube kind of thing. What does that basically mean? Basically, you will not get monthly. You'll not get monthly channel updates. You will get like at least 6 monthly channel updates. So probably the next time I send a video or something like that, or I upload a video, it will be 6 months from now, or maybe 8 months from now, or maybe so many months from now. You know, who knows? You know, you might see me with longer hair or you know, no hair whatsoever because of problems with my life, really. 5 years ago today, on the 2nd of January, I lost my mum to brain hemorrhage. She died, you know, just like her normal days, and then next thing you know, she suffered a stroke, and then next thing you know, it was a brain hemorrhage, and she passed away on the 2nd of Jan 2014, which made me sad and unable to believe anymore, and pretty much life sucks, really. Anyways, because of that, I started getting depressed, I started getting thinking second thoughts. I started, like doing all sorts of, bad things, bad thoughts, like that. But then, somehow, some way, I got motivated, and I went to the doctors, and this led to me talking about my, my thoughts on my mum's passing. And yeah, I kind of saved myself. So if you are one of those people who are depressed, who are suffering from what I call heartburn, or burnout, not a heartburn, forget that. Kind of a heartburn it's called. Heartburn basically means you're having family troubles and you can't deal with it. A burnout means that you yourself are actually suffering from something. You can't control it. You don't know what to do tomorrow. You don't know what to do tonight. You don't know how you support yourself today and tonight, or something like that. If you're one of those persons out there, whether you're a man or a woman or a child or even a YouTuber with child or whatever, do me a favor. Stop what you're doing. Announce to your public. Announce to your public people, the people who you support, the people who you support and you see. Don't go to gaming events. Just stop right there. Stop. And do something what I call a time shift. A time shift is basically you stop what you're doing, your YouTube or your Twitch or something like that. You concentrate on real life. Concentrate on your family. If you don't have family, then concentrate on your friends. If you don't have friends, then do something. Go out, explore the world. Take your time off. Do it and do things like that. Do what I did. I've been a YouTuber for 11 years now, and I never really used the camera to do the YouTube stuff, the YouTube business. I basically did my YouTubing in public and speaking and everything like that. And I had attended these secret events that we called, like talks or something like that. And it was mainly technology related and everything like that. Do what you do. Do what you do. If you prefer, if you have family, go visit them. Give them a hug. Give your mum a hug. Give your dad a hug. Give your brother a hug. Give your sister a hug. Or something like that. You see, doing that will take things off your mind. Go hang out with family. Go play with someone, Go play games with your family. No social media. The rules are no social media, no Discord, no anything like that, no gaming events. Take time off. But first things first, if you're going to do that, announce to your public. Announce to your public people, your own people, your group. Say, I'm taking time off. And that's it. Don't respond to anybody. Keep your Twitter or any Twitch, any social media on mute. Turn off the notifications on your iPhone or Android or whatever master race you ever do or something like that. And go hang out with family friends. Go give them a hug. Go hang out with them. Or if you don't have any family friends, go out, explore. Go talk to a doctor. Go talk to your local doctor. Get that mental illness out of you. And be free, my friends. That's what I did. That's how I got over my mum's passing. So now I'm free of depression. I feel happy. I feel happy to go on, if I was to go on my YouTube and continue. But those are the things I want you to do. Now, if you're like me and you don't have a good people's, good public what I call them public. If you don't have a good public relationship with your YouTube channel, then do some designs, write some ideas, do some brainstorming, go to other YouTube channels. Now the rule is for that, if you was to do that, never self-promote. Self-promoting could lead you to a ban or anything like that. And never, ever, chat bad about the streamer or YouTuber. If you do that, then you failed your mission. You failed your side mission. Get some ideas down. Go to a big streamer for 1 week. Follow them, subscribe to them, or whatever. If you do have subscribed to them, or if you have on Twitch, if you have Twitch Prime, use that to support them or whatever. But most importantly, take some ideas down. Now the next thing you need to do is write down a day you would like to stream. Start with one day. Start with that one day and make it like a little, make it different each day you stream that day. So one day you could stream, I don't know, action adventure games. You could call it an action adventure related day. One day you could stream Fortnite or BR type of games. One day you could stream things like that. Consistency, if you was to do that. Now, as a professional YouTuber for about 12 years now, in my kind of experience, this is the knowledge I will share down to you guys. This will help you. And for those of you who do have a good YouTube channel with a good YouTube money and good YouTube things like that, take my advice. Support other people as well. Support other people. Appear in their public as a guest or a host or something like that. If you're a big YouTuber out there, it's not about drama, it's not about anything, it's about peace, world peace. That's what I call it. If I was to see a streamer down the road from my house, I wouldn't go down there and point a camera in the face and say, hey look, I found Dr. Disrespect and all that. Hey look, I found Lyric. Hey look, I would go down to that person, shake their hand, maybe talk, give them a good interview, a good 5-minute interview of their opinion of technology or whatever their favourite game is. Give them a good quote, a life quote I call it. That quote will motivate people of small streamers, medium and large. So for example, huge shout out to Dr. Disrespect, because 2 things. He likes 80s movies. His favourite movie is Bloodsport. He's also has a little bit of fandom of the game Mortal Kombat, and I do as well. I hugely like Mortal Kombat, and he also knows a thing or two about, martial arts and things like that. So I watch him, and I like his music tastes, 80s synthwave, blah blah blah. He's also a great person in real life, which I heard of. Like if you was to meet him like a normal person he'll be a really good person to you and all that. So a huge shout out to him, and a huge shout out to him himself, because he calls himself the face of Twitch. I think he's actually doing a good job of managing that status and everything like that. Everything else, he's just amazing, professional. He's the gear he uses is something that a big person might use or something like that. Good camera gear, good green screen, good you know animated face or something like that. Everything about him is also good. And fun fact, as you all know, my birthday is on the 3rd of March. His birthday is also in March. So and so is Chuck Norris, and so is some other people, some big people out there. I think some bigger streamers, some smaller streamers, some medium streamers, some really great movie actors, some great musicians. They're all born in March. But that's the most thing I found fascinating about Dr. Disrespect. It was great. So there's a nice little thing of what I'm doing as of right now. I'm relaxing, concentrating on family life, concentrating on real life, trying to get myself a job or something. I don't really use YouTube just to brag about money or anything like that. I just use YouTube just to look on news about technology. Like the man who in the UK, not Brexit UK, I hate it when people say that, Brexit UK. In the UK, this man, I don't know, his name is Robert something, type it in, man builds flying suit, actual cool flying suit. And he built it just by scraps. Like what that guy says in Iron Man. Tony Stark was able to build a suit in a cave. Anyways, this guy was able to build a suit in his laboratory or whatever. Huge shout out to him if you guys can see this picture, and maybe you guys want to do me a favor and invite me to your like a little test area screen so then I can see it myself, a man flying using machinery. There's another guy, I don't know who is it, but apparently he made a machine which doesn't use his arms or his feet or anything, his arms to fly. He uses a machine to fly. He steps on it and he can fly basically. So that's what I'm doing right now. I don't go on to people's misleading channels and these things like that to watch, and then I just laugh about it. I hope YouTube do enforce these kind of people. Yeah. So there's a nice little something vlog. I need to turn around the thing and everything like that. So, with that being said, I hope you enjoy this video. Also, if you're interested, you don't have to be interested. If you're interested, because of YouTube's recent actions, I highly recommend you to create yourself a Patreon. Another way of supporting you. Create yourself a Patreon. Do what I do. I created myself a storyline or something like that behind my YouTube channel, and it will be in the link upstairs below. So then you can click on it, and you'll be like, "Wow, this guy is a role player on Twitch and YouTube, and his storyline is amazing. 68 Army, dude, old man, just goes by the name of 686 Man." Generation to generation storyline. So from soldier to Japanese person to a fisherman to a samurai to a thing like that. Storyline. All is about me. My role play. How good am I with role play? That's basically what this video you see right there that you just saw. Just go sliding by your camera right now. And yeah, as of new equipment, I recently got some really cool headphones. These guys, I call them Savvy, or as I like to call them, budget AirPods. New equipment. You might be like, wow, 4K, you're in 4K now. You might be like, how are you streaming, how are you making videos in 4K? Well, as it's my birthday coming up soon, I decided to treat myself. And a huge shout out to EE, a UK network that I highly recommend every YouTuber in the UK or those people from the US coming into the UK and wondering about doing their daily vlogs, doing the daily things like that in the UK, to join this network because it's great. Now, people might say, it's not that great, but I think it's great. Now, I'm getting a cold right now. Before you say anything, EE are the first group in the UK, first mobile group in the UK to introduce 4G network into the UK. Now the next thing that's coming up, now I'm getting a little bit sidetracked with tech. So if you are not interested in tech or something like that, or if you'd like the advice that I gave earlier on, maybe you should click that like button down below. I appreciate it. If you don't like the advice, I highly recommend you to exit the door and unsub if you don't like my advice. You're one of those anti-YouTubers out there that don't like a thing or two about today's YouTube society. So, with 4G in the UK now, standard 4G, these guys are the first to bring it in. They got their awards, they got their really, really high, famous people use this network as well, like Kevin Bacon and all these other big people and all that. Like I said, hey EA, if you're down to do some cool stuff, hit me up in my emails, and maybe we should do some cool stuff. I don't know, wander around to the BAFTAs next year or whatever, do some really cool stuff with gaming or something. So the next thing coming to the UK, and now shout out to the Australian people. I've never been to Australia in my life, never ever thought of going. I wish I could go and see all the cool stuff, but Australia, you've got a really huge problem. The problem is, now that you're gonna laugh at this problem, you got huge geckos, massive geckos, like the size of that, like the huge geckos on a door, on just casually on a door. Now don't ask where I found this out. I just randomly just checked on the internet, and a dude posted a picture. He was Australian, obviously, of a man, or an old man, an old Australian man, just outside casually, just smoking a cigar or whatever he does. And the next thing you see next to him is a huge, massive gecko on the freaking wall. And I'm like, nope. Never going to Australia. So if you're in Australia or a big tech company or something like that, I'll be down to come to Australia, for the vlogs and stuff like that, for fun, Then again, you do use YouTube for fun, not to brag about your money and everything like that. So, speaking of the Australian topic, the next very big thing about tech news coming is basically 5G. Now 5G, what is 5G? It's basically 1 gigabit of speeds and data and signal and everything like that. I don't know. The guys will say test it, tell you guys out. Any Australian people will confirm. Basically, a company called Telstra, they will be coming into the UK very soon, and they will be like, yep, we're gonna open up a network here, and it's gonna be called 5G, and it's gonna be the same name, Telstra. And now, the best thing about this is that Telstra will be able to utilize 5G in the UK, basically better than 4G. You know, with 5G, I could upload this video within a matter of minutes or seconds, you know, wherever I am. Now, today's technology is just as a big step for mankind tomorrow. Anyways, I'm not going to go into the technology things. I might do a technology video soon, but yeah, if you like technology stuff, come subscribe to me. Right now, what I'm doing, I'm currently streaming on Twitch right now, every day, 1 p.m. UK time. Now, a big note is for you guys in the US. I have no idea if you guys are awake at 1 p.m. UK time. I'm sorry, because I've never been to the US before, and I've never even thought about going to the US. If I was to go to the US, it'll be for E3, CES, and other big tech events, Comic-Con. Be a nice, you know, like a attendee for a Comic-Con. Probably have the authority to step through Hall H and just have a look at the new films and movies and games that are coming out. And that's just a plan, really. But anyways, I hope you like this video. And yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.